In this video, I'm going to give you one simple hack that you can go out and implement to make your marketing better right away, starting today. Let's get into it.
Back on deck on my fly back. Really on my pay some respect to my mindset. Head blowing smoke, catch a contact. Really mad they can't stop us. Back on the scene, young conscious. Always been me, young poppin'. I ain't really here for the gossip, nah.
What's up, guys? My name is Sebastian. Welcome back to the channel. This is gonna be a quick video today, and I'm just gonna skip the intros. If you wanna know more about me, just go ahead and click to my channel and go see what I'm about here on the channel here. I just said channel like 5 times. Anyways, let's get into it. So in this video, I wanna share with you one simple hack to instantly make your marketing and advertising efforts better. As business owners or marketers that are serving our clients, we are constantly looking for ways to make our current efforts better, right? That is what we're doing all the time. And again, in this video, I'm gonna share with you one simple hack, one simple way to do that. So guys, what I'm talking about in this video is really in the context of things like a VSL, or maybe you already have an ad, a YouTube ad, a Facebook ad, a TikTok ad, whatever, or a handful of those ads that's already working, but you wanna make them better, right? Or maybe you have a landing page that is converting pretty well, but you know it can be better. And you want a way to make any of those things that much better and squeeze that much more juice and profit out of those assets for your business. This is it. 3 words: change the lead. So for example's sake, let's take a YouTube ad, right? So most standard YouTube ads are gonna be anywhere between 2 to 3 minutes long, right? And I'll make more videos on the channel here about YouTube ad frameworks that work really well, and specifically how to structure your YouTube ads to basically have them blow up and go viral. But my point here is that most YouTube ads are in that 2 to 3 minute mark length, right? And they typically have things like testimonials and a little bit of an about you and just a bunch of different things inside the ad themselves. However, what most people don't know is that what actually makes your, for example, ad, what most people don't know is that what actually makes your ad profitable. However, what most people don't know is the thing that does 90% of the heavy lifting for any advertisement or piece of marketing material, and in this example, say a YouTube ad, is the lead. Now, what is the lead, right? What does the word lead mean? So the lead for any ad or VSL or piece of copy is typically the first 90 to 120 seconds, meaning the first minute and a half to 2 minutes of that piece of marketing material. Now, in the case of a YouTube ad, it's usually more like the first 5 to 10 seconds, right? Maybe 15, but it's really that initial, like from play to the 10 to 15 second mark. Sometimes it might actually stretch out to the 30-second mark, but typically it's that instant, like as soon as you watch the video, what do you hear? What do you see? For the first 10 to 15 seconds, that's what's called the lead. And 90% of the heavy lifting, and 90% is just a rough generalization, but my point here is that a majority of heavy lifting of whether or not someone's actually going to continue to watch your ad or continue to watch your VSL or continue to read your piece of copy is going to be based off of whether or not that lead, that first 10 to 15 seconds of the YouTube ad, for example, draws them in enough, actually gets their attention, gets them to stop watching random YouTube videos, stop the scroll, stop watching random YouTube videos, stop the scroll, etc. So the problem is, guys, is that most people don't really, number one, they don't really get this, they don't understand this that much, or they don't give enough, and this is the more common example, they don't give enough attention and focus on making their leads better. In the last video, guys, I talked about the number one question you need to ask to make creating any piece of profitable marketing material a million bajillion times easier. And that question came from the same book I'm gonna reference here, which is called Great Leads. It's a fantastic book. And again, like I talked about last time, guys, most of my experience and proficiency in this space has come from experience, right? And what I'm not saying, and the reason why I'm able to share this is not because I read it in the book and now I want to share it. I've read it and then I actually used it and implemented it and messed up a ton of times by creating really crappy leads that just fell flat on their face, didn't work. And then I figured out wow, okay, well, this is how you do actually make a great lead. And then I realized the power in making a great lead. So again, to come full circle, if you have a piece of advertising or whatever that's already working, again, we'll stick to the YouTube ad example because a lot of people are running YouTube ads right now. If you probably have 1 to 2, maybe 3, like what I like to call heavy hitter ads, Hollywood ads. I probably have done most of the heavy lifting, have generated a good chunk of the revenue from your YouTube ads. Like they're just kind of like your go-to ads that you know perform well. This is how you make them even better. You keep the ad exactly the same. All you do is change the first 10 to 15 seconds. Now, I'm gonna talk more on the channel about what that looks like. How do you actually, what makes a great lead? How do you come up with one? What are some ideas, examples, frameworks, etc.? But to give you guys a few things to chew on, really what you wanna think about is what is going to truly intercept and interrupt the attention of my market. Like truly, not just, hey, do you want more customers for your real estate business? Or, hey, I don't know, do you want more clients for your e-com agency or whatever, whoever you're serving, right? You gotta get better. You gotta do better. Like you're gonna have to do a little bit more than that, right? And a lot of that comes down to, again, knowing your market really well. But the questions I like to ask myself is like, how can I get so out of the box here? I'm trying to think of an example of an ad that guys, I'll give you a perfect example, right? So I created an ad probably about a month and a half ago for the brand and the company that I'm currently managing all the ads for. And I got on camera and I was kind of just looking around. I was literally in my kitchen specifically. And I had my phone and I had my phone and I was actually creating a selfie style ad. And I was like, I need a good lead here. Just kind of looked around and I saw that my keys were on the kitchen counter. So I literally grabbed my keys and the opening of the ad was me holding my phone and me holding the keys right in front. So you couldn't really see my face. And all it was just me dangling my keys. So you heard like the metal keys or whatever clinking, clacking against each other. And like, what the fuck is this? And you hear that and he goes, hey, I'm not gonna give you the keys to my car, no, but what I will give you, and I put the keys away, is the key to doing XYZ, right? And I'm not gonna really get into the specifics because, it doesn't really matter, but the point is, guys, like that part doesn't really matter. Like you already know, like, hey, I'm gonna show you how to do XYZ, but instead of saying, I'm gonna show you how to do XYZ in this video, instead it's, I'm not gonna give you the keys to my car, but I will give you the keys to, making a full-time living with wholesaling real estate, or I will give you the keys to starting a profitable e-com store in 42 days without blah, 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 something like that, right? I'm just thinking off the top of my head here. It doesn't really matter. But my point is the lead, that first 10 seconds, you're hooked. You're hooked. That is the key, guys. And everything else no pun intended, everything else that comes after it, it's important. I don't know why I said it like that. It's important. It matters, right? But it does not carry nearly as much weight as the lead, because here's the thing, guys. If you can't get someone to the rest of your ad, if you can't get them past that 10 to 15 second mark, that stuff that's after the lead doesn't matter anyways, right? So the lead is what gets them from just scrolling on, Facebook or TikTok or YouTube to actually paying attention to what you have to say. Like it is that important. So guys, again, the number one way, a simple hack, is the way to make anything that you're doing with your marketing better, more profitable, and to generate more sales and clients for your business out of that piece of marketing material is change the lead, test new leads. Because what's likely, guys, is with your ads and your copy and stuff that's already working, a good chunk of it doesn't need to change, right? Like you might have a YouTube ad, for example, where you have a hook that's like 20, 30 seconds long, for example, and the rest of it is pretty standard stuff. Like my name is so-and-so, and for the past 5 years, I've been helping so-and-so types of people do X, Y, Z, and here are my accomplishments. And then you go into, some belief shifting stuff of like, I don't know. The truth is, in order to do X, Y, Z, you don't actually have to do this. It can be this way instead, and you're painting a new opportunity. And then, then you give them a call to action. And so that's why I put together a training that shows you how to do X, Y, Z. If you want to learn all that stuff, guys, and I know I'm getting into the weeds here, but this is the kind of stuff I like to talk about. All that stuff can stay the same. That's probably doesn't need that much tweaking, maybe a little bit. You could probably juice it, make it a little bit better, but you probably don't need to change much on that. And if all you did was you changed and you tested new leads, new 10 to 15 second sections at the front of your ad, I can literally, guys, guarantee that you will I can literally guarantee that you will pull more profit and revenue and increase your return on ad spend, or your ROAS, from your current marketing assets if you do that. So guys, that's all I got for you in this video. I hope you found this helpful. I'd love to hear from you. So what I'd like for you guys to do right now is obviously subscribe to the channel, like the video if you did like it, and turn on post notifications. But more importantly, I want you to comment down below. Tell me a little bit about what kind of business do you have? Maybe, because this channel is all about giving, maybe tell me what kind of ads you're already running, and I'd love to maybe help you tweak your lead. Give me one of your leads, and I can help you make it better in the comments down below. Let me know what you loved from this video, what was the most helpful, and give me some feedback if you guys want more content just like this one, or just like this video here. So that's all I got for you guys today. I hope this was helpful. I love y'all, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
Back on